Hey you guys, welcome back to Vlogmas day 9, I guess. I think that's what it is. So it's Friday, which is always the best day of the week because it means the weekend is here. Duh, obviously. So I'm just leaving work and it's snowing a little bit, which it obviously just started while I was at work this afternoon because it wasn't snowing over my lunch break. I went and ran a few errands on my lunch break. I tried to get a car wash, but it didn't happen because the line was way too long, which is weird because generally car washes at this time, like when it's this kind of weather and it's kind of like, you know, snowing and kind of mucky and slushy and stuff, car washes, most of the time people will wait because your car's just going to get dirty within the next day. But my car is pretty freaking filthy. So I definitely want to go get a car wash. I got the code for it already, so I'm just going to go by. Then I have to go pick up a package, so I got to drive like far. I have to like literally drive almost the other end of town to pick up this stupid package from Bath & Body Works. Like, I ordered from Bath & Body Works online for the fact that I didn't want to go to the mall and have to like lug everything home, pick everything out in store and take it home. Like, that's the whole reason I ordered online. And of course, now I have to drive even further than the mall to go pick it up. And then I still have to carry this like massive box into my house myself. The convenience of ordering online is sometimes not that convenient, especially when you have to pick it up. And like, they only deliver during the day. Like, don't they realize that people have jobs, people work? I mean, well, most people work, or a lot of people work. I don't know, whatever. So I'm just gonna go do that. I think maybe I'll do that first, then I'll do the car wash, and then I'll go home, something like that. But yeah, it's so funny, like, you know, winter where I live is insane, absolutely insane. Like, a lot of times people will be like, oh, you live in a cold climate, like, you know, it snows where you live or whatever. And it's like, it's funny because like in the winter here, when it's snowing, that's actually warm. Like, that's actually warm because when we get into like the super deep freeze of like January, February weather here, there is no more snow. Like, it's too cold for snow. Like, there's snow on the ground, but like the sky is like bright blue. The sun is like blinding, and like you will walk outside and like, you know, if you're not prepared, you will die of exposure within minutes. Like, that is how bitterly cold it is. Like, we're talking like deep freeze where like there is no more, like, it doesn't snow anymore when it's that cold. And a lot of people don't get that concept. They don't understand what that actually means. I was dating this guy like back in like, well, just over 10 years ago. More than 10 years ago, like about 11, 12 years ago. I was dating this guy on, I met him online, and so it's kind of like a long distance kind of thing, and he lived in the Caribbean. And the first time that he came to visit me, right before he came to visit me for the first time, you know, he was asking me about the weather because he was coming in the winter, and he asked me about the weather, and he's like, you know, like, what's it like? And I'm like, oh, it's actually really nice. It's not, you know, it's actually really nice. It's snowing right now. And he didn't understand that the concept of that. He was like, what do you mean it's nice and it's snowing, or it's warm and it's snowing? And I'm like, that's not really something that you kind of understand unless you like live in this kind of climate. Like, it's so funny. But like, you know, he came here and he was like, do you guys like all drive electric cars? Because like we all have extension cords that hang out the front of the hood of our cars. Because if we don't plug our cars in at night, like if we're in a deep freeze, like your car will not start in the morning. That's how cold it is. And like, yeah, like people just don't get like weird things like that when it comes to like living in this kind of climate. Like, they just don't, it doesn't make any, I mean, you know, I'm happy for you that it doesn't make sense for you because it's not fun, you know. People tell me all the time, I could never live where you live. I'm like, yeah, you could. You could. You know, I understand why you wouldn't want to, but you could. I mean, I'm alive. I live, right? But and it's funny too because we have like super like scorching hot summers sometimes, uncomfortable, like hot, humid, like tons of mosquitoes. Like the extremes of the climate here is just like insane. So I don't know, just thought I would bring that up. Yeah, so let me go and pick up this package. One of my subscribers, you know, she's a real sweetheart, but one of my subscribers doesn't like the fact that I talk to you guys while I drive my car. I use a mount, so I moved it to the other side today, like completely like off to the side, you know, just so that, you know, I mean, I always have it in the corner anyway, mounted when I'm driving, and, you know, I only like start and stop the recording when I'm pulled over. Like but I understand some people are very concerned, and if you're concerned for my safety, I completely understand. But I find it kind of relaxing to just talk to you guys while I drive, just because, you know, it's nice. Like I don't know, like if I was driving with a passenger, or a lot of times I'll like hands-free, like I'll call my mom when I'm driving, because it's like the only time I have to talk to her, right? So I'll call her, and like it just, you guys know what it is, like it connects to your phone, whatever. I just sit here and talk. Like, I mean, I don't know, I see it as like the same thing as if I was talking to a passenger next to me. Actually, it's less distracting, because a lot of times the passenger next to me is my son, and he's like, Mom, take me here, do this, let's stop here, pull over here, you know, whatever he's currently needing. It's almost more distracting. So anyway, but yeah, like I wish the traffic wasn't this bad. I don't want it to be like 2 hours before I finally get home. But yeah, I do have some stuff I gotta do, so I will do that. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, you guys, so I'm waiting in line at the car wash now. I just went and picked up my Bath & Body Works package, and it was massive. I've got some candles in there, so it's gonna be fun to carry inside. But anyway, so I'm waiting. The guy is looking for my package in the back, like warehouse area, and I'm standing there waiting, and all of a sudden I turn and the door opens right next to me, and this guy walks in, and like, and he, like, you know that like moment that you have, like when you see somebody and they see you, and you can just tell, like, it's not just like a friendly smile. It's like, you know, I could tell that, you know, he was looking, and I was like, ooh, like, you know, just my type too, like, you know, like tall, chocolate, handsome. And by tall, I mean like taller than me, so it's not much of a requirement, but it is one. And and so, you know, like we kind of like make eyes, right? Like we notice each other, look at each other, and he just kind of smiles. And of course I don't say anything, and I just like stand there and like wait. And then the guy comes with my package, and so I'm like signing for it and everything, and then like I make small talk with the guy, like, and I act like overly friendly just because like I want to make myself seem like, you know, whatever, I'm a loser. But anyway, so I'm like talking to the guy, I'm picking up the package, and then I go to pick it up, and he even made a comment too, the guy that was like giving me the package. He was like, you know, he's like, oh, it's heavy. He's like, and he saw that it said Bath & Body Works on it. So he's like, oh, my wife gets this stuff all the time, and you know. And then I made some kind of comments about how, like, yeah, like if I had known I was gonna have to like drive all the way out here to pick it up, I would have just gone to the mall. And he's like, yeah, he's like, sorry about that, and whatever. Meanwhile, the guy that like the hot guy, like kind of like off to the side, was just kind of like watching our conversation. And then I pick up the package, and as I'm walking out, the hot guy just like all of a sudden goes, here, let me get that door for you. And he like goes and he like opens it, and again he's smiling at me, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And then I go and I carry my package to the car or whatever. And then I get into the car, and I look back, and I'm just like, the guy is like standing in there at the counter at that point, because my car was parked like literally like right in front of the door, with like, there was like a big like glass window right there. And he turned, and he's like watching me as I'm like getting in the car, and again like looking at me. And I'm wondering to myself, and of course, like, I mean, I just drove away, like that was it. And it's kind of like, you know, I wonder to myself, like, how many times do we miss these kind of opportunities? Like, he could have been the one. You never know, right? Like, I don't know, I'm being dramatic now, but it's just weird how like how like as humans, we never, it seems like we we never seize opportunities. And like, I'm not one to, okay, I gotta put my coat in. I'm not really one to like be that, you know, let me figure this out first. Okay, I think I figured it out. Anyway, so like I was saying, like, I wonder sometimes to myself, like, how many times, like, we as humans, like, have these, like, missed opportunities, like, and, like, you know, people just, like, that are possibly meant to be in our lives just pass us by. Like, I'm being dramatic about this situation. Like, who knows? This guy could have been a total dick. I don't know. But, like, it just makes me think about that. Like, I'm just like, it's so weird. Like, you know, and it's almost like in today's day and age, like, we've kind of lost that, like, connection, that, like, human connection with other people, because we're so much about, like, you know, like, we do everything online, right? So we're so much about, like, technology and, like, relying on technology to find us people, to find us, like, everything in life, like, everything, literally. Like, we rely on, you know, a machine to do it for us. And it's like, back in the day, it was never like that. I mean, I used to meet people all the time. I used to meet guys all the time, like, just organically, like, in person, like, just meet people. But then again, I did go out a lot more when I was younger, and, like, you know, bar, the club, whatever. But I'd meet people, like, on the street. Like, I would just meet people just in everyday situations. So it's kind of weird how, like, that just doesn't happen anymore a lot of the time. Like, we rely on, like, an outside source or, like, a machine or technology to do it for us, and it's kind of shitty. Like, that's kind of how it works. Back, like long time ago, when I was really young, I used to live in Vancouver, and Vancouver's a much bigger city, and there's like a city or community newspaper in Vancouver called the Georgia Straight. And I don't know if it's still, I think it's still around. I'm sure it's still around, because it's a very, very, very popular paper that people used to read. But there was, like, a column or, like, a section in the Georgia Straight where if you ever, like, you know, had a situation like that happen, where, you know, you met somebody, saw somebody, and you felt like there was something, and, you know, you never exchanged numbers, or you never anything, you would write into the paper, and there would be a whole section where you could put your little story in and see if, like, that person happened to read it and know it was them, and then they would, like, help you guys connect or whatever. And it's just kind of funny, like, I used to always, like, read it religiously, like, looking to see if, like, maybe I was on it, or I was in it or something. I'm dumb, I know, but I don't know, it's just, like, it's just funny and weird how those things happen to us. Anyway, my car smells like Bath and Body Works right now. It smells so good. I'm going to show you guys when I get home. I'll show you guys everything that I got. Some of it is gifts, but some of it is not. So I will show you guys my little Bath and Body Works haul when I get home. And yeah. Oh well. I guess it wasn't meant to be. So I'm home. I figured I would just, like, show you guys what I was wearing today. I don't know why. But this is just like a ribbed off the shoulder bodycon. I don't know if you can see very well. It's really dark. From Boohoo. And of course these, like, fleece lined leggings, tights that I talked about in my Lane Bryant haul. They are so freaking amazing. Like, I wear them practically every day. They're just perfect. They're perfect for everything. And I'm just wearing this, like, gray, like, jersey cardigan thing because it's off the shoulder. So when I'm at work, I'm not going to wear something totally off the shoulder. But yeah, just, like, comfy, cozy, whatever. Great for the winter. And I don't know if you guys can see my hair. Like, I got my hair done the other day. Again, lighting is just so shitty, but I washed it for the first time since this morning, which that was something else, because normally I do not like wash my hair in the morning. It's too much work and it takes too long. I just like jump in the shower and do what I gotta do, but I don't wash my hair generally in the morning. So I managed to accomplish that this morning and I was not late, which was awesome. So yeah, so that's just what I'm wearing today. And here's my package. I don't think my address is on here anywhere, but at least for you guys to see. But yeah, I gotta get this thing open. Yeah, so we should probably do that. My son isn't home yet. I've been trying to reach him and I can't, but I know he's generally just always at the gym after school. So, and he puts his phone in his locker, so I'm sure that's where he is. But I will keep calling like a crazy, overprotective, neurotic mother until he picks up his phone, which is what I generally do. And then he'll come home and everything will be great. Anyway, let's open this thing up. Okay, so I'm refilming this whole portion. I did a bit of it and I realized that I was like, my address was like front and center in this box when I opened it. So the box is already opened, unfortunately. But let me show you guys what I got because it's awesome. Okay, so the first thing, I got this for myself. This is the True Blue Spa Paraffin Softening Hand Lotion. And this stuff is amazing. It's a really small little container and it's kind of pricey for a tiny bit of hand lotion, but it smells so amazing. And I got this a couple of years ago, like 2 Christmases ago, I think, from my brother's girlfriend, and it was just like, oh, well, no, from my brother, but at the time we didn't know about, well, we knew about his girlfriend, but we didn't quite like know, but you could just tell by the gifts that my brother bought that it was obviously, it had a female touch. Anyway, it smells so good. It's like citrusy, and I love citrus scent, so this is like totally like up my alley. But if you guys want like a really good hand lotion, especially like something that you want to like keep at your desk at work, if you work in an office setting, because I work in an office setting, and so I always need to have like hand lotion at my desk because you know, when you're dealing with like paperwork all the time and like everything else, like I need lotion like all day long. So I'm gonna use it sparingly, but it is so lovely. Like I love this lotion, so I highly recommend. Highly. This is for me. So why don't I pull out, I'm gonna start with, so I got this is the Teakwood Men's Collection, and this is a bath 2-in-1 hair and body wash, and to go with that I got the Ultra Shea body cream, also in the Teakwood scent. It smells really good. This is the only one that I can open because these are both gifts. Like this is for one of my brothers. I don't know which one, but it smells like a man. It's so nice. It smells so good. But I'm not gonna use any of it because this is a gift. So, but yeah, like I just thought, like the day that I was like on the website, I think it was the Cyber Monday deal that they had, and so everything, like the entire site was 30% off or 40% off, something like that. But I was like, how can I pass this up? So I just decided to like do some Christmas purchasing. So I did. And then the other one that I got, this one is also all wrapped up, so I can't open this one up, but this is the Lime Coriander body wash and the Lime Coriander body lotion. This is also like a set, like for one of my other brothers. Like I've got 2 brothers, so this one for one of them, this for the other one. They don't watch this, so it doesn't matter. They're not going to know. So these are really good. And I'm sure that this is like lime coriander. Like again, I'm all about citrus scents, so I think it's going to be really good. So yeah, so that's that. So the next thing I got, what is this? This is like all like wrapped up in a, what is this? I don't remember getting anything like this. Maybe I did. If it's a surprise, that would be great. So it's like a little, I don't remember ordering this. It's like a little like makeup bag. It's kind of cute actually. It says weekend vibes. I wonder what's in here. Oh. Happiness. I think maybe this is a gift too. I'll have to see if oh yes it is. So this is Happiness, bergamot and mandarin, aromatherapy, body wash and foam bath. So like a bubble bath or whatever. And then this is a body cream, same scent. And I love the Happiness one because it's like, oh, and then a tiny little antibacterial hand gel. So that all comes in this thing. And I think that this is for my brother's girlfriend. I think so. I think that's who this is for. But this one, oh, I almost want to keep this for myself. But again, it's that like lovely citrusy scent, but also it's got like a hint of like mint to it. Like it's just, this is so nice. Oh my God. Okay. Well, oh, you guys. Oh, what is it about Bath and Body Works that's so freaking amazing? So that's this one. Yeah. That sucks that it's a gift, but yeah. So the next thing I got, oh yeah, of course. So this is for my son. This is a gift for my son. This is the deodorizing body spray in the Noir Men's Collection. He had this one once before and he really liked it. So I decided to just pick it up again because it was, like I said, everything was like this crazy deal going on. So and then this is the cologne. So this is the Noir Men's Collection cologne. So this, with this, I don't know, maybe I'll throw this in the stocking. Maybe this will, again, he doesn't watch this either, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so I think he'll really like that. So that's for my baby. And then, I guess we'll just stick with the gifts. There's actually more gifts than there are things for myself, but whatever. So this, I'm not going to say who these are for because they might be watching. I don't know. But I got a couple of these like sets, gift sets that they do. So this one is there a name on here? Okay. So this is mint leaf and bergamot. Look at that. How nice is that? And then it's this is the with natural peppermint oil. This is a body wash and a body cream. Again, same kind of deal, but it's like in this nice little gift set. This is really, really, really nice. And I like how I love the packaging on it. Like this is too cute. I like that. This is a gift, but I won't say who it's for. And then this one as well. This one says Feel Good. And this one is ginger and cardamom. And I want to smell this. I want to smell these. Body wash and body cream as well. Oh, that's nice. Everything at Bath and Body Works. See, that's why I don't like going there. I don't like going into the store because literally I want to walk out with everything. And I can't. So that's really nice. I didn't smell this one. Let me try this one. Again, this is the mint leaf and bergamot. I love bergamot. It's one of my favorite. Oh, yeah, that's really nice too. This is a little bit more like, it's got a little bit more like peachy, a little sweeter of a scent, but still like so good. So good. Okay, set those aside. Now, the only thing left in here is stuff from me, which is awesome. So, I decided to treat myself to Lemon number 1999. Is that the name? Yes, I guess it is. This is Eau de Parfum, and I hope it's good because I just went by the fact that I love citrus. But I think I will like it. I'm sure I will like it. Again, have I mentioned? I think I've mentioned it 1,000 times. I love citrus scents. So let's see. So it just looks like that. It's really compact, pretty. Okay, moment of truth, moment of truth. That's so nice. It actually, oh, I love that. It's so nice. It's so fresh. It's just like a fresh lemon scent that isn't too sweet. I don't like scents that are too sweet, and this totally is not. So I love this. Oh, so good. Okay, now we move on to the super fun stuff, which is the candles. So the first one I decided to try, and I have not ever smelled any of these. I have seen people call them like crazy online, and this one in particular, it's called Sweater Weather. Let's see what all the fuss is about, shall we? Yeah. So again, it's got those like a very mild kind of like fruity kind of scent. Like it says eucalyptus, juniper berry, and fresh sage. Makes sense. But it's just like, it's just fresh and clean and kind of a little bit fruity, but not like sweet fruity. Okay. The next one I got was Flannel. So this is another one that people have talked about a lot, Flannel. I'm curious. I'm really curious. Okay, that smells like a man. But again, like, I'm not mad at any of this. This is awesome. Yeah, it smells like a man, and it smells damn good. Oh, so good. Okay, the last one that I got was, of course, Happiness. So it's that bergamot and mandarin. So this is like the same scent as this Weekend Vibes. Oh, I'm like just in heaven right now, you guys. This is amazing. I just want to keep all this stuff, but of course I can't. But, well, that's my Bath & Body Works haul. I don't even know what to say. This is just like, I'm so happy. I'm so pleased. And I'm so glad that some of my Christmas shopping is done, which is great. So, I think this video now has gone on for a freaking long ass time. So I'm going to say that's it for Vlogmas Day 9, and I will talk to you guys all, I guess, tomorrow.